Welcome back. We are here with 1305. Now, a lot of stuff happened in the last one, uh, none of which changed the family tree. But anyway, Hugo and Estrid both died of old age in 1304. And then um, Genevieve aged up and she got a new look and a new picture and a new baby, Margaret, who did survive being born. So that is really good. The first one to do that. Also, I accidentally gave her a new aspiration, but we'll just put that here and call it good. So Hugo and Genevieve did become the Lord and the Lady now, although I didn't write down Genevieve's birthday. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. And then Alice did pass away. She did roll to die, unfortunately. So she was pregnant with Agnes, and Agnes did survive the birth. So the story we're going with is that, it was winter. She had just given birth. She got sick, and she ended up passing away of the illness. So we have lost Alice. It is just Milo and little Agnes right now. Hopefully, she survives into toddlerhood. We will find out in this part because at the end of this year is Agnes's birthday. Also, while we're here right now, Genevieve's father and half sister are visiting them, and I did want to marry her off just because I'm trying to keep like some of the extra families in the world going so that we, are able to have other Sims around to maybe marry and stuff. So things changed here. We now have 3 babies here, and she is pregnant again. In the family tree, we added Agnes and Margaret. I also changed the order of like the order they were married in. So Milo and Alice married first. So, and then Hugo married and Christiana's a nun. So um, that's not, I mean, who knows what'll happen? We'll see. Um, yeah, so also Milo got another level of the freelance botanist aspiration done. So that was good. Nothing happened here. But you can see that I did list oh no, sorry, not here. Yes, here. I did list Willa Harlow, who is Genevieve's half sister, as needing to be married. I'll probably actually marry her to one of these boys. That is the family that Hugo was initially engaged to Mabel, who is the sister of these 2 boys. And so I'm thinking that maybe Willa will marry the eldest son or something. She is the daughter of a lord, so. Nothing has happened here. Nothing will happen until 1315. And we've used a couple more names. So that is what's going on there. So let's, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, I don't know. I think I'm going to add Christiana to our household just while Agnes is a baby, maybe while she's a toddler as well. But after that, I would move her back to the church. But um, actually, maybe we can play Christiana's story while she's living with us if Agnes survives. If Agnes does not survive, I'm just going to send her back to the church, but we'll play with her story later. If Agnes doesn't survive, we're going to have to move on to Hugo and Genevieve as the heirs, so I'm going to have to ruin their lives if that happens. So let's hope that Agnes lives. So let's hop into game now. Okay, here we are in the game, and I have moved Christiana into the house as well. So let's have Milo just kind of go up to her and thank her for coming, thank her for helping out with Agnes, and all of that. So, of course, she loved her sister very much, and she was very sad when, both her sister and her parents died. So, it's the least that she feels like she can do is to come and help with Agnes until she becomes a child. So, that will be good. And let's see. Okay. We're just going to do our morning chores as well. Get the garden and the bees and the chickens and the cow and everything all set. We also have to do laundry, which we haven't really been doing. So there's that. But yeah, so Christiana's here mainly to take care of the baby. So that'll be good and helpful. Let's have her also knit. She's going to contribute to the house as much as Alice would have if Alice had survived. I am still really sad about Alice, to be completely honest with you. But what you gonna do? We just gotta roll with the punches. And yeah, so The baby is sleeping. Let's check on our chickens. They're not happy. Let's get them some more food. Now that we have more chickens, we need to scatter more than just 4 pieces of food. So we'll do that. And I forgot that Christiana needs a bed, so I'm just going to put one in here, just like the werewolf one. I think it is cheap, so it'll give her a bad back, but it looks like the kind of thing that might be available for, medieval times. It's just like a patchwork quilt. And yeah, so he can go foraging, and he's actually pretty happy with his foraging lately, and we'll make some food. They're probably both getting hungry. And we will have the baby aging up in this part, so we'll find out if Agnes lives to toddlerhood. It's kind of funny because I feel like Agnes is not the name I would have chosen for our heir, but I'm just going to be loose with it because they could die at any time. It really doesn't matter what I name them. So, okay, there we go. You're all set there. She is starting to get tired. I mean, we'll just have her do the best we can and stay near the baby. Okay. Yeah, dead people are calling us. That's fine. Yes, so there we go. She's being woken up like every 5 minutes for this baby because this baby just keeps crying. I mean, I feel bad. The baby's probably crying a lot because her mom died. Her mom died. So there is that. And it's probably, I don't know what the substitute for breast milk was back in the day, but, it's probably not the same. So the baby is probably not that satisfied with it. Okay, here we go. Just cleaning up, getting it some more food before it expires. No, it expired. You can't eat that. Okay, let's have him cook something else. It says we're out of, I think I might need to open up the fridge to get some more butter, but we had to fix the sink and he has to shave and the baby's crying. Just like a lot of things are happening. I'm honestly going to be pretty happy when the baby becomes a toddler because at least then she can do some things on her own. If we get that far. Okay, go to the bathroom, and then again, we just start around again with our morning chores. So we are going to get up and start doing that. Very good. Okay, and I am just going to fill in some of these because I like to have 4 in each plot, although we don't have any mushrooms, so we'll just wait for that in order to get the 4th one there. Let's have Christiana take care of the cow, and now the baby is crying again. So there is that. So right around this time is when my mom needed help with figuring out Venmo, and I walked away from the computer while leaving it running. It's so bad. So, so, so bad of me. But I did do that. I walked away. Okay, there we go. Let's, now everyone's needs are in the toilet because I wasn't paying attention to them and the baby's been crying for quite some time. So let's handle that. And then everybody is getting tired. So, I mean, I know it's still early, but that's okay. We can have you be up in the middle of the night to do other stuff. I don't mind it. Oh, and our clothesline broke again. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so everybody is doing pretty good. I mean, her needs are not great, but we're doing our best. So there's that. And okay, everyone's sleeping except for the baby who wakes up and then, you know, has us do the thing all over again. So, okay, and we can make more potatoes. And yeah, she honestly that bed, I might need to replace that bed with a better bed because it is just not um it's not getting her to be um like what's the word? Like she's not getting rested. She's not it's not quick. It's not as good as the other bed. So, that's what I'm trying to say. Wow, I just had a total mental block there. Okay, so yeah, we need to get some social up. So actually, let's talk to each other for once. So they are going to talk to each other and um, basically just be like, hey, like, how's it going? Thank you so much for the help, all of that stuff. So he is just really grateful for her help because it is just, it's a lot having to do all this by himself. So he is very grateful for that. And she honestly is feeling pretty good about it too because she gets to be with her niece and, after her parents died and then right after her sister dies. And I think that she, um, had a lot of feelings and was very sad. And so being able to help out with her niece and kind of makes her feel like she's doing something for the people that she's lost. So that is really nice. But yes, I'm planning on only having her here until the toddler stage is over. When Agnes becomes a child, if Agnes becomes a child, we will send Christiana the um, back to the church. Although I think we'll play her side story while she's here. I mean, we might as well, right? So I think that would be good. That won't be right now, though. It doesn't need to be this year. It'll be later. Okay, and we've got some spoiled food in our fridge, so let's clean that out. And we have to, yeah, separate out the butter so that I don't know why we have to do this. It's kind of, anyway. So we have to separate the butter out into sticks in order to use it in the recipe for the potatoes. So that's what we're doing. And now we can cook potatoes and butter. Now, I know that one of the rules is about like farming and food and stuff, but I just can't. I cannot. My Sims won't live. They won't survive. So I'm just going to take my garden as it is, and that'll be fine. And yeah. Okay, these two are eating together again, some socialization. Although I do not want you to flirt with each other. I do not care that you are romantic, Milo. You will not flirt with your sister-in-law. um, okay, the baby is crying again. Poor thing. Laundry is being done. We are just doing all of the chores all of the time. So there is that. Yes, okay. So there's that. And the baby's birthday should be coming up soon. Is it today? No. Is it tomorrow? Yes. Okay. It'll be tomorrow in Sim days, which is almost here. It's almost Tuesday. So, of course, I'm having them read the Holy Book for fun, which is just kind of sad, but I'm sure that that is actually what they did back then for fun, or like eat dirt or play with sticks or something, or that's the children maybe. I don't know what adults did for fun. Okay. So it is now Tuesday. Please take care of the baby. Gosh. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to have her sleep. And once this is over, we are going to age up little Agnes. So let's check. She can't roll a 4, an 8, or a 12. And she rolls a 19, which means she lives. She's going to become a toddler. And look, she has the same birthday as Christiana. So Christiana will be aging into a regular adult right when um, Agnes becomes a child. So that is really exciting too. I'm so glad that she survived into toddlerhood. So let's give her a little makeover. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to give her a little hairstyle and we'll give her some freckles. Her dad has freckles, so I think that that's fine. My Sims never generate with them, so I have to add them if I want them. And we'll pick out some blue outfits for her. Again, the color of the Ashdown family is blue. So there's that. And we're just changing all our outfits. There we go. Everything is good. That is, you do not need to wear floaties, my girl. I mean, you could drown. That's always a possibility. Anyway, so just moving on up in the world. Okay, and for some reason my Sims keep aging up with like chest hair and back hair when they're female Sims, and that's not, anyway. It's not that realistic for every single one of them to do that, so we're not going to do that. But we are going to add Agnes to the family tree in the wrong place and then add her to the correct place. So we're going to add Agnes to the family tree. There she goes. Oh, very nice. She's so cute. We'll put her birth year in there and we'll go back to the household and we'll cook something to eat. I also need to get some toddler stuff for her now that she is indeed a toddler. Oh, I'm so glad that she lived. Maybe she'll live all the way and we won't have to change families. I can only hope, right? So, anyway, here we go. We are going to. I thought I left a toy on the floor in there, but I guess not. Because some of the toys look like okay for medieval times. Like the little horsey one could be like a little wooden horse toy or something. So, that's fine. Um, but yeah, so just continuing on, doing our morning chores and just checking everything out. Our cow. Hello, cow. I'm trying to queue everything up, but then it stops me. I just want to queue up so many things. Okay, also we need the toddler potty. Our kid is about to have to go to the bathroom. And I totally forgot about the toddler bed, but I did buy a horse toy. But we'll get the toddler bed in like 2 seconds. So, yep, okay, the cow is in good shape, and we are going to do some laundry too while Agnes is being potty trained by Christiana. This is where I remembered I need a toddler bed, but I didn't want to interrupt them potty training, so I waited until she got off the pot uh, and then got like a little bed. There we go. So now you have a bed and you're sharing the room with Christiana. And yeah, so we're in pretty good shape there. And what else? She's doing the laundry. He's doing some woodworking. We're actually going to head over to another household. Look at my cute little girl. I'm so glad she lived. She's our first toddler in this whole thing. Okay, so we are also going to head over to get the other household, the extra household. So I have my household, my side households are related to my household. And then we have extra households, which are just people out in the world who I'm trying to like keep relative track of so that we can so that we can you know, make sure that there's still people around so that, in case we have any, marriage stuff in the future, like there are other babies being born. So we are going to have Genevieve's half sister, Willa, they do not get along at all, but she and her father have come here to find her husband, and they are going to have her marry to the eldest son in the Harlow family, which is, or not, sorry, the Walter family. She's in the Harlow family, the Walter family, and that would be Thomas. And then I look at Thomas's traits: hates children, lazy. Oh my God. Okay, so that's not good for us, but they're going to get married. There we go. And then they're going to try and get pregnant, of course, because they're teenagers. I can't do the thing for some reason, and I really don't know why, and I'm not going to try to figure it out right now. But yes, you all need to go inside if you're cold. Okay, so then we'll get them pregnant and we'll be all set. So I'm thinking that so she actually gets pregnant with one boy, which I think will be fine. So I think they'll only have one child because he hates children. He's just like doing his job to, get an heir to the family and calling it good. We're going to change her red outfits into yellow. And honestly, there's no sons in the red family. So that is where that family color will be dying out. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.